Welcome to Arizona Living, Your Life, Your Style. I'm your host, Kate Longworth. School is in session and we're out on a field trip at Treasures for Teachers. But before we get to that back to school checklist, take out your number 2 pencil and take note of what's to come on today's show. We tell you how new windows can cut energy costs, plus a way teachers can get supplies at a discount. And we take you on a kayaking adventure up north. All that and much more coming your way on Arizona Living. School's in session and supplies are needed, and so we find ourselves at Treasures for Teachers, and I am joined now by the Executive Director and Founder, Barb Blaylock. Thank you so much for having us out here. It's always a fun field trip for us.
Yes.
And let's just start at the very beginning. What is Treasures for Teachers all about?
We are a nonprofit. We provide free and low-cost supplies to teachers. Anybody actually that works directly with students in any educational capacity. So Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, Sunday school, Park and Rec, and homeschool.
So what is the process? How does everything work?
Yeah, good question. We are a membership-based program, so it's $35 a year. They can come anytime they want, as often as they want, and they can fill bags for $5 for as much items as they want. And we have just about everything you could need from new and used.
Yeah, looking around, there is so much here to offer. Can you give us some details on some of the items you have?
Absolutely. So we have your average stuff, paper, pencils, markers, everything that a teacher would need. But then we also have what we call creative reuse materials. So we might have CDs or pieces from a manufacturing process that the teachers are really creative and will use in their classrooms with their students.
And as students and teachers alike were returning to the classroom, were you seeing an uptick in supplies that were needed?
Absolutely. So what has happened is the CDC has required that the students no longer share supplies. So what's happening now is the teachers have to provide supplies for every single one of their students, which of course means that they need to have more supplies than ever before.
Why are supplies so important for teachers and students to have success in their education?
So yeah, if you imagine you being a student and going to a classroom and not having a pencil or paper and your other students or peers do, it makes you feel awful, right? Makes you feel bad. And also what happens is they don't want to go to school. So their self-esteem suffers, their absenteeism suffers, and so if the students are able to go to school with the supplies they need, they feel successful.
And I don't know if people realize, but so often teachers are spending out of pocket. So why is it important for you to provide this resource for them? And what type of reception do you receive from them in return?
Right, well, teachers spend anywhere from $500 to $1,000 out of their pocket every single year, and probably more so now, right, with the pandemic. So it's really important that we provide as much as we can to them and lower that out-of-pocket cost for them so that they also feel like they're being supported in the community to be able to provide for their students.
You are a nonprofit and you do so much to help others. How can the community support you?
Well, the community really does support us. Everything that you see in this building has been donated from the community in all different ways. We always continue to need donations because we couldn't be doing this without those. And volunteers, we did lose quite a bit of our volunteer workforce during the pandemic, so we could absolutely use more volunteers. And then another thing is many people can sponsor teachers for the $35, and that's really helpful for them because it gives them a whole year to come here. And they can just get free items from us. They don't even have to spend any money.
Great ideas, a great program you have here. Barb, thank you so much for having us out here. We always enjoy it. And if you would like more information on Treasures for Teachers, please visit their website. Believe it or not, Halloween is just around the corner, and it's time to start thinking about that perfect costume. At Goodwill, you'll find the items you need to create that spooky and memorable look.
Hi, I'm Dee Dee. I love shopping at Goodwill, especially during Halloween season, and today I'm going to show you how easy it is to find a costume here. So let's go.
Goodwill is a great place to shop for Halloween costumes because you're going to save on your costumes, you'll find something for everyone in your family, and you get to be creative. The average cost of a Halloween costume is going to be from just a couple of dollars for a kid's costume or one quick item out the door, and you can spend a little bit more too if you want to buy a lot of different accessories. $15, $20, you're going to put together something really fun. Getting creative with your costumes is so easy, and it's part of the fun of shopping at Goodwill. So check out the Halloween section, which you'll find at every Goodwill store, and then be sure to branch out into the rest of the store. Look for accessories. Maybe it's a black dress for a witch's outfit or a ruffle blouse for a pirate's costume. There are a lot of different things that you'll find in the Halloween section, and then really put that creativity work when you branch out and look around and see what you can find.
There's so much you can do with something as simple as a white sheet. You can turn this into a ghost. Or if you get a head start, you can transform this into the Bride of Frankenstein. Ooh, these are perfect Edward Scissorhands, and all we would need to do this are some skinny jeans, a black shirt, a jacket, and a big belt. So let's try it out. Okay, all we need to find in this section is a black jacket. This one is perfect. Use this one. Now we need to find black pants and some belts. Okay, let's see. I like these ones. Perfect, this is what we need. We're gonna take all of these belts. And this is the final product. I love how creative I can be at Goodwill, and that my Halloween budget always goes so much further. Not to mention, they also have really great decor.
You'll find a great selection of Halloween decor at Goodwill, those fun punch bowls to set a spooky table setting with different plates to layer and stack if you want to throw together a fun Halloween dinner. And then check around the different household items goods areas even outside of the Halloween selection. You'll find different things, and you can really put together something fun and unique. You might even find new packaged items at Goodwill too. Be on the lookout for those. You never know what you'll find at different stores.
Thanks for coming along with me today, and don't forget to expect the unexpected this Halloween at Goodwill.
Shopping at Goodwill supports the community. When you shop at Goodwill, when you donate to Goodwill, you're helping support our mission services of ending poverty through the power of work and making a big impact on the environment as well. Visit goodwillaz.org for all of our locations to find the store near you.
A recent study showed that during the pandemic, 70% of teachers had to adjust their lesson plans because they didn't have the right supplies. If you'd like to help support a local educator, Treasures for Teachers is always accepting donations. And still to come on Arizona Living, plenty more lessons from us. We explore how new windows can make a big impact in your home's comfort, and details on selling your home for cash. A great way to update your home's look while also helping with cooling costs is new windows. Let's check out what Lifetime Windows and Doors has to offer.
You know, having new windows and doors can really transform a home, both inside and outside. Inside, you're going to feel the difference of having those windows installed, and then outside, the curb appeal can be amazing. You know, my experience working with Lifetime has been phenomenal. Not only as somebody who talks about them all the time, but also as a homeowner. I've had Lifetime in my house. The people that come over are fabulous, whether it be the salespeople, the folks that come in your home. They always take great care of a home, which I think really means a lot to homeowners, to know that whoever's coming in is really going to care about what they're doing.
Obviously, when we come out to the job sites, we want to make sure we're prepared. And the way we're prepared is putting down plastic, making sure tarps are down, making sure that our tools aren't sitting on furniture or anything like that. Throughout the process, we're kind of informing you on how we're doing things and what's going to happen next. So you kind of are in the norm of what's going on. At the end, we're making sure that everything is completely cleaned up, that we left better than it was before we got there.
We know the homeowners are looking for beautiful and high-performing products, and Lifetime delivers on that by providing windows that have many design options and color choices for the beauty, as well as the proper components and construction in order to deliver on the performance expectations. Our premium product here at Lifetime is Infinity for Marvin Windows and Doors. We chose to offer that product because of its narrow frame lines that offer a bigger glass or viewing space from each window or door. They're made from Ultrex fiberglass, which is 8 times stronger than vinyl and 3 times stronger than Fibrax. Additionally, the frames and the glass package are made from the same natural resource, which is silica sand. What that means is that they actually have the same expansion and contraction rates, which allows them to move together, thus creating a cohesive relationship between the two, preventing any type of seal failures or any type of loosening of the windows or doors themselves. The windows also block 95% of those harmful UV rays, which is actually going to help keep the color of your carpet, flooring, and any of your furniture or upholstery from fading. Infinity windows were recently rated as the #1 replacement windows by JD Power & Associates, so that you know you're going to get the best product available. As a locally owned company, it is important to Lifetime to give back to the community because we are part of the community, and the community's been good to us. And we know when the community moves forward, so does our business. And that's why it's so important to us to incorporate charitable giving into our product. Our newest nonprofit partner is Camp Calling, a summer camp that offers underserved Phoenix kids the opportunity to develop confidence and connect with nature in a meaningful way. And this summer, we are honored to provide all of the meals for the campers.
You know, there's a reason that they are Phoenix's most trusted window and door company. You will not be disappointed if you give them a call today.
If you need to sell your home, but your home needs some repairs, LRT Offers can help. They make the process of selling as-is properties easier for you.
I'm Lauren Rosen. I am the owner of LRT Offers here in Arizona. The Arizona housing market is hot. This is the place to live. You have people moving here from all over the country that just want to be here. It is a great time to sell. We have very low inventory, and it is time to get top dollar for your home. Now is a great time to sell because people have a ton of equity in their homes. Here at LRT Offers, we also have a relocation program, which means I will buy your home, but we will not close on it until you have found another home. And if you're looking to buy another home, it's really hard to make a contingent offer in this market. So to have a cash buyer on your current home gives you a lot more buying power. The first thing we do is schedule a viewing of your home. We will come over and check out the home. After that, we will offer you a cash as-is offer. Once we agree on terms, we handle all the paperwork. You just show up to the closing and you get your cash. So you don't have to worry about showings, getting your home ready for open houses, having endless buyers in your home. It's really a quick way to get your home sold. If your home is in good condition, we can absolutely help you. We buy all homes, from nice homes to teardowns. It's really about what the client needs. The best thing about us here at LRT Offers is that we have a partnership with a brokerage, the Rosen team at eXp Realty. So we can come in with many options for you. Maybe the best thing to do is sell it on the traditional market, and maybe it's just to get a cash offer and not be hassled with paying commissions, having endless showings, making repairs, and being stressed out. What people say about LRT Offers when they're done is they cannot believe how smooth the process went. The best thing to do is to go check out our reviews on our website at lrtoffers.com. You can see the pride that we take in customer service. The difference between us and our competitors, we're a small team. So we're going to treat our clients like family, not just another number. So if you're looking to get a cash as-is offer, call LRT Offers today or go to our website at lrtoffers.com.
Treasures for Teachers is a great resource both in person and online. Be sure to follow them on their social media platforms for great deals and ideas. And still some great stories ahead on Arizona Living. We explore the beautiful outdoors from a kayak, plus how you can get help dealing with stress.
As our viewers approach retirement, you may be hearing from a lot of people right now telling you what they would do with your money to prepare for retirement. Joining me now is Winston Stevenson, President and Investment Advisor Representative with Winston & Company's Retirement and Financial Services right here in Phoenix. Winston, it's so great to see you again. What can people do to cut through all of this water cooler advice?
Well, it's great to see you again as well, Erica. At Winston & Company's, our licensed advisors will guide you through a proven and proprietary process. No water cooler advice here. This is just not something that we subscribe to. We're here to help you make the best decision for you and your family.
So Winston & Company's written plan is not some cookie cutter approach.
Oh no, one size does not fit all. As a fiduciary, I believe that portfolio construction is the key to reaching long-term goals, not market timing. In fact, our three-legged stool approach allows us to create 3 legs of guaranteed income to last a lifetime.
Powerful. How do people find out more about your approach?
Well, it simply starts with a free consultation right here at Winston & Company's. Here's how it works. Once you are ready, we gather some basic information and develop written strategies that are appropriate for the individual situation.
Sounds great. Is there any pressure or obligation to meet with Winston & Company's?
No pressure, no obligation.
To schedule your free retirement income analysis, call 602-456-1928. Remember, if you don't know where to begin, better ask Win.
Got a plan for your retirement, 'cause you know it's just down the road. But if you don't know where to begin, better ask Win.
New school routines in the midst of a pandemic can bring a lot of stress on the family. If you need help, the experts at Focus Family Services can offer a lifeline.
There are many signs that we notice within ourselves that we know that we can seek help. Your body tells you that something's not right. Whether it's you're sleeping and you prefer to just lay under a pillow and a blanket all day, and that's not your norm. I think if it's anything that's out of your normal day-to-day routine, it's something that you might want to pay attention to and then say, hey, maybe I should call. And maybe it would be good for me to just check in.
This year has been tough across the board. With the pandemic, the health problems of the pandemic have been brutal. People have lost their lives, people have been incredibly sick. Secondary to that, and I've said this from the beginning, there are so many issues related to COVID-19 that aren't related to medical. Depression, anxiety, mental health, suicidality, substance abuse, domestic violence. All of those things, we've been providing those services before we knew what COVID was.
Focus Family Services is about focusing on family. We focus on the individual and their mental health. We focus on restoring individuals to their optimal functioning.
We do outpatient group counseling for substance abuse, anger management, domestic violence. We have a mindfulness skills group that I do. And then we also provide individual counseling, family counseling, in-home counseling, as well as psychosocial rehabilitation services and vocational rehab services. Every year we're supposed to have an annual physical, and I think that it should be the absolute same for mental health. You know, the way the mind and the body are connected is really, really important, and sometimes it will show up physically when it's actually much more of an emotional or a mental problem. So I think getting a checkup, like a mental health checkup, is really, really important.
We are a small behavioral health agency. We pride ourselves in providing the best individualized, personalized care to every member that walks through the door. Larger agencies sometimes struggle with that simply because of their size. With our size and the services we provide, we can make sure that everyone that comes in feels comfortable, they feel like they're part of their treatment team, and they're an integral part of their treatment team, and they feel a sense of belonging with everyone here that they work with. Everyone that's coming in is wearing a mask. All of our staff, when interacting with our members, wearing masks. Everyone that's coming in, their temperature is checked when they walk through the door. all of our members know, and this is reiterated frequently, if you're sick, if you're symptomatic, we can provide telehealth services. We can provide those services via the computer, via the phone. We don't want people here putting themselves or anyone else in harm's way. For anyone that has any questions, our website is www.focusedfamilyaz.com. All of our contact information is there, and our phone number is 602-253-6259.
Don't go anywhere. You don't want to be tardy. More Arizona living coming your way. We go on a kayaking adventure in the Verde Valley. But the summer fun doesn't have to end. Grab a paddle as we hit the water for a kayaking adventure in northern Arizona.
Verde Adventures, we started this again back in the day, about 15 years ago. Nobody even knew where the Verde River was. It was like, oh my God, where do you go boating down here? And myself, I came from a river background, being a professional river guide for a number of years. I looked at this and go, why isn't anybody doing any kind of trips, tours, organized? And it wasn't happening at all. Started off with 6 boats, a Jeep, a laptop, and a cell phone. And today we take 20,000 people down the river. We have tandem kayaks. These are great for families when you have kids. The kids can ride in the front, the adult can be in the back paddling, being the navigator the whole bit. Then we have little spuddy boats. They're like kayaks that are about 3/4 the size of a regular adult kayak for the younger adults just getting ready to learn how to paddle to go in. And then tubes. We have tubing that runs from Memorial Day through Labor Day. Get out here and be soaked all day long in the Arizona heat. Everything out here that we do are float trips. Everything is a float trip. If you fall out of the boat, stand up and get back in. You know, the Verde's not that big of a river. It's more of a big creek than anything else, but it's very, very safe. We go down to 3 years of age for kayaking. For tubing, it's got to be 8 years of age or 4 feet tall. We're at the Water to Wine right now, the Alcantara Vineyard, the confluence of Oak Creek and the Verde River, and this is our signature trip. We started this with the Alcantara back in 2009. I've been doing it now, 12, 13 years, but this is a really fun little float trip, about an hour and a half on the river, where you float down this magic carpet of liquid energy and you arrive at the vineyard for a wine tasting. What keeps people coming back is the fun. You know, the people they meet here, the people they meet on the river. River people are always fun. Good attitude, great environment. The peacefulness, you're never in a hurry. These trips are all self-guided. There is no pace that you have to keep up with. You can float at your leisure, or you can paddle straight through and on to your next adventure type thing. And the fact that we provide them with a great system of, all they have to do is show up. Everything else is taken care of. We're a seasonal business. We start operating about mid-February, and then we'll run till the end of November. If we don't get a winter like we did last year, then November stays very, very busy. So it is seasonal based upon the temperatures, the weather that we get. I love hearing people laugh. I love hearing people having fun. I mean, what better job on the planet can you have than entertaining people? And to see the smiles and to see the return, people coming back sometimes every week, and you just kind of go, good God, thank you that we're able to do this, because not everybody is as fortunate as we are to have such fun, enjoyable, and beautiful jobs. Thank you, God.
Thank you, Treasures for Teachers, for all that you do and for having us out here today, and thank you for joining us. I'm Kate Longworth. We'll see you next time on Arizona Living, Your Life, Your Style, where we help you live your best life.